All right, hello. Today's focus is on remembering and 9/11. This was before you guys were all born. You don't know a world prior to this. When I was your age, it was always you weren't there for the JFK assassination or Vietnam. You weren't there for that, and I wasn't there for that. So it was just classroom activities that I was, or movies and such. So I know you've heard of 9/11. Here's a short video that we're going to watch. At your own leisure. So I'll watch that, and it just takes you back to that morning. Anybody that was alive can pretty much tell you where they were at, whether it was in school teaching and there were pause things, or I was on campus at IU getting ready to go into school, and I went in and they canceled everything, and we had to go back home. So it was a trying, definitely a crazy time. It's still the greatest, largest, biggest, not great as good, but largest terrorism attack on American soil. But it brought back a lot of memories to another attack that we had. It wasn't on American soil yet because Hawaii wasn't a state yet, technically, not for a little while longer. But it was against our, it was close-ish to home. It wasn't off in Europe. It was a base in the Pearl Harbor. And so look at this speech, and that's really what we're focusing on. We have two presidential speeches, one for Pearl Harbor and one for the night after 9/11, or that night of 9/11. And look at the way that they convey tragedy, but then maybe hope and unification and bonding of Americans. They're both very short speeches, but I want you to look at how, even though, this is 1941 and then 60 years later, the tone, how similar they are and ways they go about conveying their message. So that's what we are focusing on, is the rhetoric, the words choice, the writing of the speeches of these two presidents. So you do have a short little activity afterwards, and the link is right in there, 9/11. The very first one, who's speaking in that particular video? I told you it was a president, but I didn't tell you who. Who do you think the intended audience is? If you need to do a little bit of research on your own, that's totally easy to do. It'll be a couple keystrokes and boom, you got it. When was it delivered? So you're going to need to figure out the day. What was the topic of it? And then this is more of the not just giving us facts about it, but what do you think the three most important points that each of the presidents hit at different points in their speech? And so maybe split screen this while you're watching the video. You have control of the video so you can pause it and move back and forth. What's one line that really captures the intent of the message? So the three most important points, probably the quote references or is in close to those moments in it. Do you think it caused the desired effect that they intended? Why or why not? So do you think that if it did bring unification or attempted to, their call to actions, whatever it was, do you think they were successful, is what I want you to think about. But then why or why not? It's not a yes or no. It's in that why or why not. That's why it's bold and underlined. And then do it for the 9/11 video. Same questions again, really just reporting facts at the beginning. But then this is the meat of it. Three key important issues of what they talk about. And then finally, this is about a half page, typed. What's your overall opinion of the speeches? You should probably have it by the time you get done with those documents. Excuse me. Was one stronger than the others? Was one more effective? Was one weaker than the other? Why? And really just focusing on the successfulness of them, or not successful, of them, and support your opinion. I think it was this because of bomb, bomb, bomb. I thought it was this because of dot, 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 and list a couple things, and that really helps provide you detail, facts, and makes your argument stronger. Whatever you can't. You're not going to be wrong if you back it up with facts. Somebody might not agree with your opinion of things, but if you base it on facts, you truly you can't go wrong. So that's the at least 250. Normally our writings are 400 or 500 minimum. So you can see how, it's a half page, double space, probably 3/4 of a page. But this is our assignment. So get it done in class or by the next night before we come back to school.